I found this wood chicken cutout from my Michaels. It was $6.99 plus an additional 40% off. And I'm going to start by painting the entire thing with some Wise Owl Snow Owl. And I want to get a nice good base coat on this and allow it to fully dry. Next, I have a paintbrush and I'm going to go in with some Wise Owl Black, and I'm going to start up here by the neck, and I'm just going to make like these little wave brush strokes. And my paintbrush is a little smaller, it's about a 1/2 inch wide. And every new row, I'm pretty much just dipping my paint back into the Wise Owl Black. Now don't really overthink this. I'm telling you, when this all pulls together, it's going to look much better. You're just doing a small little wave brush stroke. Once that is filled in, I went in between all of those areas we just painted, and anything that was white, I just did skinnier wave brush strokes. And here I'm not adding as much of the black paint. I kind of like the two-tone of like the really dark and then a little bit of the lighter. Then for the beak, I'm going to use some Wise Owl Goldenrod, and I'm also going to use the Wise Owl Goldenrod for the feet of my chicken as well. Now, if you don't want to paint your chicken like this, you can always do a transfer, a stencil, one solid color. You could really customize this to your style. Then at the top of the head here, I'm going to use some Wise Owl Republic Red. And I'm just going to use the Republic Red where the comb and the wattle of the chicken would be. And then I will go back and fill in that little white area with a smaller art brush, but I am still doing the little wave strokes. And I will add those throughout my chicken, and then a little dot for the eye. Once that's complete, I'm going to go to this board and I'm going to paint it using some Wise Owl Gray Linen, and I'm going to give it good coverage. Once that is fully dry, I got this adhesive mesh stencil. It's the Show Off brand from Hobby Lobby. It says Farm Fresh Eggs. Again, it is adhesive, so I'm going to place that right at the top of my board and lay it down. Now, this is not one of the mesh stencils that we sell on our website, although we do have other mesh stencils available in other mediums as well. I'm going to be using the gel art ink for my medium in the color black, and I'm just applying it here with a silicone spreader. And you're just going to spread the gel ink on top of the area that you want to be shown onto your board. And you want to put enough so that it goes through the screen of the stencil, and then you can lift that up. Now I'm going to glue the chicken on the bottom part. I just used some hot glue, and when everything was dry, I'm just going to give it a very light sanding, and then you can add a top coat of your choice. Next, I have this chicken wire. You can also find this in a ribbon if you want it to be smaller, and I'm just going to cut small little sections from the wire. I believe I got mine from Hobby Lobby. You can get it in a roll. And I'm going to cut 3 small little sections of the craft wire. And I'm just going to lay those down the empty areas of the board here. And I'm going to hold them down with some hot glue. You can also take a very small staple and just staple a section. Especially if you're going to be placing this outside, the hot glue may not be able to hold up in the hot or the cold weather. And there we go. Now we just have this really fun Farm Fresh Eggs chicken sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage as well. Have a great day.